Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Car accidents are the #1 killer of teens in our country. This is National Teen Driver Safety Week, so today we're going to share tips and advice to keep everyone safe on the road. Sarah Robinson is a tire and driving safety expert. She was also the first female test driver at Michelin North America. Hi, Sarah.
Hey there, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, thanks for joining us. So we just said that it's this National Driving Safety Week, and statistics on teen driving are staggering, but we probably shouldn't be surprised because teens are the most inexperienced drivers on the road.
It's a very good point. And we've got to deal with the sobering fact that automobile crashes are still the #1 killer of teens in the country. And then Michelin recently discovered that 40% of teens are driving on unsafe tires. It's a shame because this is a really avoidable situation. We just need to up our awareness a little bit. And I mean, let's be honest, it's not always exciting to talk about tires. You know, people are thinking about what's my first car going to be. They're not thinking about what kind of tires are on it and what kind of condition are they in. So we want to change the conversation, make it a little bit more interesting, and make some analogies that make sense to people. And so recently Michelin partnered with vans to make these Michelin Man vans. And because shoes are essentially, you know, they do for us what tires do for our car. And so I know you've been walking on a slippery surface once or a slick surface and not maybe realizing how worn the soles of your shoes were, and all of a sudden you kind of slip and think, whoa, that was a close call. Well, now think about the shoes on your car, and when they're not in good condition and all of a sudden you slide in the car, but all of a sudden instead of walking at 2 miles an hour, you're driving at 40 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, and the situation can be much more grave. So again, we just want to up the awareness and teach people, and it's not just about teens, sometimes it's about their parents as well, and setting the right example. And by teaching everybody that, you know, I've got in my hands here about $3 worth of equipment, and this $3 of equipment goes a long way to ensuring our safety. We want to make sure to check our tire pressures about once a month, or now as we're going into winter, the temperature drops and that causes the pressure in our tires to drop as well. So you want to make sure that you're always adjusting to the vehicle manufacturer recommendation, which is found on a decal or a placard on the inside driver's door jamb of your car. And then also you can use a penny, the all-powerful penny, to check the tread depth of your tires. You can go to beyondthedrivingtest.com to learn exactly how to do that, because essentially you always want to make sure that you have more than 230 seconds of tread depth so that your tires are prepared and equipped to deal with the conditions on the road ahead.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, because sometimes people, you know, want to be safe, but they might not know how to tell if their tires have been worn. So you don't know how much life they've already had on them.
Right. People have a tendency to look and they think, okay, they're black, they're still round, and they're holding air. We're good. But it's a little bit more work than that. So again, kind of making it part of the regular maintenance of the car. I mean, people don't ignore their fuel gauge, or if they do, they're going to be in for a surprise when they're stopped on the side of the road. By the same token, you need to kind of be paying attention to the condition of all the other systems on your car and understanding that the tires are actually the most important safety device on your vehicle.
Do you have other tips for teens and safe driving?
Well, of course, we don't want to diminish the importance of the conversations of distracted driving or impaired driving. Let's always remember that sometimes the most distracting thing around you are the passengers in the car with you. So minimizing those distractions and understanding that driving is a skill, and it's something that we always want to focus on, and you don't want to be multitasking when you're driving, and you always want to anticipate rather than react to what's going on around you.
Great information. And where can people go online to find out more?
You can always go to beyondthedrivingtest.com to find out a little bit more about everything we've talked about today.
I love those vans, by the way, with the Michelin Man. Those are cute.
Thank you. We like them.
Absolutely. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.